motivation, inspiration. Welcome to Honeyland Schools Lagos, a day and boarding citadel of learning, where we provide academic system that emphasizes on quality learning, quality environment, quality content and curriculum to produce quality future leaders. Admission is on now into our crèche, nursery and primary, JS1, 2 and 3, as well as SS1 and 2. Obtain your child's entrance form at any of our campuses. Honeyland Montessori Schools at Ajasa Command Road, Ikpaja, Lagos, as well as Abeso Estate Gate, Barua, Ikpaja, Lagos. Honeyland Junior and Senior College at Abeso Estate Gate, Barua, Ikpaja. Honeyland College, CMD Road, Magodo Phase 2, Lagos. And of course, Honeyland College, Idado Estate Main Gate, Ibue for Roundabout, Lekki Phase 2, Lagos. For further inquiries, call 0803 719-4970 or any other numbers on your screen. You're welcome.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Abijo Solomon. It's another beautiful time on Achievers as we bring your way Chalcedony School graduation ceremony, and with the team, the amazing Achievers. Please stay tuned and enjoy it.
Chalcedony School, which is situated at Godwill Estate, abijo, GRA, Lekki, had a graduation ceremony at the school hall for the class of 2022 with the theme, The Amazing Achievers. The graduates were all looking exceptionally beautiful in their attires, as well as parents and management, all joyful for witnessing the day.
That have contributed to molding me into the person I am today, and I'm very grateful.
Sometimes tears, laughter, but then the laughter is above the tears. It's a very wonderful journey in Chalcedony.
There's this standard of education you get from Chalcedony School. Like you can't afford to miss it.
I just want to say a very big thank you because it's very, very wonderful.
We went for a lot of sporting competitions, which we won by the grace of God. We came out with different gold medals, and I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of the school for that.
The graduation ceremony commenced with the procession of the hymn, I'm Pressing on the Upward Way, followed by the national and the school anthem. Then the day was committed into God's hands by Mr. Tunde Ayola.
Every blessing that you have reserved for the graduates, and as many that are associated with them, let every one of them come to pass in the name of Jesus.
Immediately was a welcome address by the school principal, Mr. Wale Odeniyi.
This morning, we want to welcome you. We want to say thank you for all the investment over the years. We want to thank you for all the things, all the things that you have put together to ensure that these children are able to achieve as much as possible today. And I want to wish them best as they go in this new journey that they are starting today.
The graduation ceremony of Chalcedony School for the class of 2022 continued with a salutatorian speech by the graduates as they expressed their gratitude to God, their parents, and to the school management.
I would like to thank the teachers for not giving up on us. Mr. JV, Mr. Razak, Mr. Nee, Mr. Williams, Mr. Collins.
I also want to thank my parents for the motivational speech. Every single time I talk to them, every single time I call them, they are always like, yo, focus, read, do this, do that.
I've learned a lot. Aside from the academic aspect and all that, I just want to thank God for making it possible for me to live here as a graduate.
I would like to thank everybody who has contributed to my success today, because I wouldn't have gotten here if not for them. Thank you, Mr. Lorikiri, Mr. Kobe, all of my teachers, my parents for their undying support and love.
Chalcedony School has impacted a lot in my life. A lot of things I couldn't do before. I'm doing it now.
Later on was an introduction of the salutatorian and the valedictorian led by the head of school, Mrs. Gbemi Olowo-Okere.
We won't want you obstructing the views of those sitting down. Thank you. Let's enjoy the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the salutatorian and the valedictorian.
More salutatorian speech by the graduating student followed.
It wasn't easy being able to associate with where I can associate with them now. So I want to thank my class and then my juniors and Ms. Olokere, Ms. Akobe, most of the teachers for giving me this award. It's a very big honor. Like, thank you so much.
At the graduation ceremony of the class of 2022, the graduates had an orchestra presentation which was inspiring.
Coming here has taught me a lot, how to study, how to achieve my goals, and how to be a bigger person, how to be confident.
The school takes family as this big thing, and that's one thing I like about the school that I've learned. That no matter where you go, no matter who you meet, take the person in as one of your own.
I'm not a social person, and this is a school that took away that and made me someone that could talk to people freely. I can go outside and I say, oh, my name is this, I come from this, and it's been a beautiful journey.
From where he is now, comparing to where he's coming from, I can say with every boldness that Chalcedony is super. They made him believe in himself.
Immediately was a keynote address by Professor Lawale Ajayi as he advised the graduates to be the best in all they do.
What today has demonstrated is that you have the fortitude and you have the character to succeed. And I want you to celebrate yourselves for that. Congratulations.
More salutatorian speech by the graduating students came up as they shared their experiences during the stay in the school.
Leaving Chalcedony School is not just about secondary school. It's about living a second home.
Now I know that I've improved in my attitude. I'm good now. Thank you, Ma, for grooming me to what I am today. Thank you, Ms. Oye.
Mr. and Mrs. Shofolao, I love you so much. Thank you for providing. Thank you for imbibing the love of God in me. Thank you for teaching me valuable life lessons.
Thereafter was a solo performance by Toby Loba, a group song by the graduating students, and dance presentation, which was all wonderful. The high school students were not left out in the presentation as they said goodbye to the graduating class of 2022.
The graduation ceremony continued with a shocked exhortation and prayer led by Dr. Olowokere, the chairman of Chalcedony School. Also was testimonies by the parents, which was beautiful.
Transformation of your life is about to happen in minutes. In 3.5 years, the whole world has not recovered from what Jesus did. What is going to happen to you now is an encounter. It's an encounter. When you want to go to the wrong place or the wrong place on the left or the right, this encounter will put you in the path of righteousness.
The proprietors and the school management has really done well. And I can see that he became more serious even when he came in here. And I know that when the results will come out, with what I have seen, I believe he's going to come out with a very good grade.
The school has been a great support
not just in academics, in character building and everything. So we are happy today. I, for one, my family is happy. We are all happy that God saw them through, no debt, nothing, and they are coming out great achievers.
Since I've left Chalcedony, everything I've been doing, I've been excelling at it, and then I've always been the best at all I do, and what they've impacted in me is still showing out there, and I'm still doing well.
They achieve amazing things in the area of sports, in the area of music, in the area of academics. In fact, for them, the best jam score that we haven't had in the school, we had a number of them coming up with 300 and above this year. We also did sports. We were able to do competitions that we have not done before in sports, and we brought all the trophies and the gold medals to the school and all that. So they did amazing things. We went for music competition. I mean, they did so well.
Today was very amazing. For the first time in history of the school, we had 3 valedictorians, which shows you that these children are competing and they're going out there. I was talking to a couple of them today, and I was telling them, wow, you all are amazing, from the jam score to everything, and they've been absolutely amazing. Put on a wonderful show for us today.
We have been able to, by God's grace, instill some glorious character in them, and it's their formative age. This is the best year of students because now they are going into the world. In the university, nobody cares whether you wake up or there's any homework or there's any assignment, you're on your own. But here they have been molded, and from what God has shown us from those who have passed out from the school, coming with first class, second class, upper, and having multiple degrees, some doing just first class and going for PhD, we are sure that theirs, and it's getting better. So we are having the better state than we have ever had.
We call them amazing achievers because of what they have achieved in the school in the last 5 years. If you look at it very well, you realize that for some of them, they have this God gifts, endowment, and they are able to achieve a lot, what we have not achieved before in school in terms of sports, academics, and so on and so forth like that. They were able to step up to the challenge, and we're able to see better things from them.
Chalcedony is a place where we raise total children. And we specialize in bringing out the best out of every child that comes our way. And God has used this school to raise a lot of leaders. And they are doing very well wherever they are all over the world.
Chalcedony School's graduation ceremony rounded off with a valedictory charge by the head of school, Mrs. Gbemi Olowokere, as she wished the graduates all the best, as well as presentation of awards, certificates, and gifts. Then was cutting of the cake. Upstand for the valedictorian of the class of 2022.
I have vision, oh I believe, I know I can count.
Who came to support Oluwayola, you can please step up.
The Achievers Media Crew congratulate Chalcedony School for the release of the amazing achievers to the world. Chalcedony School, learning today, leading tomorrow.